So it's time for another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And of course, this time around, I'm watching episode 46. In episode 45, we got to see a lot of the, I guess we'd call it internal conflict for who would be the dominant personality or identity of the new Greed and Ling hybrid. So I'm really curious to see where that picks up and when we get to visit that again. And then also, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on with Hohenheim. And then we still have Edward and Alphonse waiting to be reunited, which I hope happens soon in Loire, I suppose. So, let's just see what happens in this episode. And of course, during the OP, I do like to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon now. Some of you have already checked out the Patreon, which is cool. But if you haven't checked it out yet, I'd love it if you just take a look and see if it's something that interests you. There is a link in the video description. Oh, so we're getting a little bit of a reminder of some of the things that have come before. A nice little recap, which is good. I'm starting to appreciate these more as I get deeper into the series. It's a little bit harder for me to remember all the details sometimes. Oh, so we went from winter to spring. So we have a little bit of a time jump here. And of course, the promised day is what we're worried about. The name of the episode is Looming Shadows. So many looming shadows in this story. I don't know which one they'll pick up on. Oh, and they're back in Resembool. That's the hometown for the boys. And they're unloading some kind of mysterious tanks. At least they're mysterious to me. So I figure that there's some kind of grand plan here that's going to unfold before my eyes. Oh, the lid's coming off of that one. Better be careful. Whatever's stuck in there could escape. And whose house is this? I know it's not the Van Hohenheim house because it got the Elric house got leveled. Could it be, oh, there it is. It's Winry's house. They managed to sneak Winry back to Resembool in one of those tanks. That's why the lid was off, so she wouldn't suffocate. But this doesn't look like the Rockbell Manor unless the workshop's just been abandoned since she left home. Yeah, it's home. All right, so she's going to get the workshop up and running again. Oh, wow, we got automel parts. Yeah, we can tell she's done some work for Edward there. I wonder if she has many clients other than Edward at this point. At the rate at which he was destroying his limbs for a while, she had all the work she could probably handle just with that squirt. Where's Granny at? Kind of blocking while she takes her shirt off. Oh, Edward was waiting for it, Resembool. She almost flashed him. Oh my goodness. That would have gone in a very alarming way. Just the scream alone was enough though. Oh, there's an automel dog. He's got his own. Oh, the dog bit him on the butt cheek. Best attack move in the show so far is when the dog bit him on the butt cheek. They think it's Kimberly's men, but they don't know that they're loyal to Edward now. This is great. This is some bumbling stuff. The dog, does he have automel teeth? I couldn't get a good look. Chopper there. I love it. That should be my wallpaper. The dog biting the guy on the butt cheek. And now Winry, instead of a happy reunion where Winry's glad to see Edward safe, she's yelling at him for sneaking into her room. Oh my goodness. Kicking all the boys out of her bedroom. Oh, the wrench! It seems like it's been forever since we've seen her weaponize that wrench. I'm glad it made a comeback. There's nothing like the old familiar wrench attack to make me happy. But she did not kick Edward out. Now she's calmed down from the rage and the emotions coming into it. He's wondering where Al is. Oh, so she's letting him know where Al's at. Oh, but Al's going to be going. So does he reunite with his brother? Does he stay and spend a moment longer reuniting with Winry? Oh, he's being torn in half here. He's trying to face something. Okay, so he wants to fly under the radar, but how? It's easy, I would say, for Edward to fly under the radar. Al, going to have a tough time going unnoticed. Oh, it's like a picnic with sheep. It's the sheep festival. We saw a sign for it, right? Yeah, sheep festival. Al's having some memories. Where I grew up, we didn't have a sheep festival, but we had a honey festival with bees and honey And when I was really young, they would try to make the world's largest honey bun. I don't know, it was big. It looked like a biscuit, though. It didn't look like a honey bun to me. I never got to eat any of it. But it was big. But not big enough to make me think it was the world's largest. I have to see if I can find a picture of it sometime. Oh, train's pulling out of the station. They're going to have like this brief stay at home, just staying home long enough to feel emotional. And said, oh, there's Granny. I was wondering where Granny was. I was hoping she was okay, because it seemed like she was nowhere to be seen when Winry first arrived. And I was getting worried for her. Oh, nice. Everybody's apologizing to Granny. Okay. Good. So everybody's... Whoa, Ling is there. I don't remember how Ling came on the scene. I must have missed something there. But Ling is introducing himself as Greed. Was she around when he had that transformation? I can't remember who knows Ling's secret and who doesn't. But he's introducing himself as Greed, so it's not such a secret. But because he looks like Ling, I think that he's getting accepted a little too easily. But I also don't know who has the most control over the actions either. So this is scary. It's a real wild card dealing with Greeling. Oh, Granny can't do the fine-tuning. So Winry has to do the work. Is something awful going to happen here? I guess his arm, maybe he's had a rough way to go. He did get speared with a metal beam. I don't know. I imagine that can't be good for your automail. So she's fixing it back up. Plus, he had the northern automail. Maybe she's getting fixed with the more typical. I don't know. Oh, so Al's in the east? Is Hohenheim still with Al? Oh, no. His father went to Central. So they're spread to like 3 different districts here. And I don't know... who's going to reunite with who soon. I liked it because we had the team briefly together, even though the father never quite made it in, Hohenheim. And now they're split back up again. And there's only so many episodes left until the promised day gets here. So they all need to get those threads woven back together before then, right? Okay. So I guess the promised day, they're going to have to see if they can win this chess match between alchemy and alchemy, so to speak. The Philosopher's Stone Circle of Destruction, or the Alchemy Circle of Healing. Oh, the wrench came out again, telling Winry to run away. She's not going to run away. She's going to stand and fight. Yeah, it's not going over, Edward, saying you little weakling, run away and let big strong me take care of it. That is not going to go over well with Winry, I know. And you wouldn't like her if it did, Ed. Recognize your own emotions, too. She's just as dedicated to the cause as anyone else. Is Edward standing on something? He looks taller all of a sudden. Maybe he's standing and Winry's sitting, and that's why they're the same height. Ed said the wrong thing there. I'm telling you, he looked taller than last time. Is he growing suddenly? Okay, what's Greeling? Oh, Greeling likes it because she wants everything, just like Greed does. Okay. So they're talking about the pluses and minuses of greed. All the things that the heart wants, desires, that's all greed. Even if your greed is for equality and peace around the world, he says it still is greed. So he's calling us back to Gordon Gekko from Wall Street. Greed is good. Of course, he's saying you got to be greedy for the right thing. I'm greedy for charitable contributions. I want to be charitable. Edward's being pretty level-headed here. He's not flipping out, losing any marbles here. Is Granny's name Trisha? All right, they're heading out on their covert mission. We're heading into the end game, like 20 episodes left, I think. That's still a lot of episodes. Oh, stay home and bake apple pie. Does she like that or not? Interesting. I feel like Winry's still got plenty of role to play in this adventure. Oh, we're going to see Van Hohenheim out in the east here. Oh, it's Yoki. Is that his name? Yoji. So they're all out there. A whole nother side team. It looks like Scar over there and Marco. They said they're waiting on Scar and Marco, and there they are. They spotted him. Don't you, it's you guys, us. I like it. They found him. And now they're angry because they hadn't found them sooner. Oh, and they're going back to Central. Oh, man. Is everything going to go down? Is the whole adventure going to become afoot in Central here? Oh, so they're all talking about Amestris versus Ishval here. But when it comes to battling this evil machination of father, I don't think there's any room for nationality to play into it. Oh, look at this. I like Scar's philosophy. I'm not saving it, I'm changing it. He wants to make the country better? Kinder? Oh, he just wants them to acknowledge Ishval. I don't think that's too tall of an order. Oh, I like that. Oh, we have some more Ishvalans showing up. I like it. Some unexpected Ishvalans on the trail. They managed to recruit some folks to help them in this endeavor. I like this. This is very hopeful. Particularly coming from somebody who's generally bitter, like Scar. That was such a hopeful moment there on the trail with all the Ishvalans. And here we have Mustang's buddy, the colonel or whatever, from Mustang's old precinct, marching around with sort of an inspection of the troops, it looks like here. Oh, they're having their joint exercises down there where the colonel is and not up north at Briggs. I like the voice on the old guy, too. I want him to dress back up in his lady disguise, though, and go to Central. It was funny when he was dressed like the lady. He was a very convincing older lady, too. Oh, the Fuhrer's there. That can't be good. Of course, the Fuhrer's just as much a pawn as any of the other homunculi at this point, right? Oh, boy. Oh, the old guy with the fan's got something up his sleeve. And he's so soft-spoken. That's like the best kind of, like, cleverness up the sleeve is the really soft-spoken, gentle-appearing fella. That's going to play a nice trick on the Fuhrer. What's Al up to? He's not sleeping. Oh, he blanked out. He went back to the void and saw his body. Oh, he's getting pulled over more and more frequently. That could be bad, because he could be pulled over there permanently. He could be reunited with his body, but in the wrong direction. We really got to fix that. Ooh, something dripped on his... Ooh, that doesn't look good. Slimy? Oh, no! It's gluttony. His tongue is dripping drool. Is he going to try to eat Al? I don't even know if Al's confident fighting now with this interval of going back to the void and such. Yeah, he says himself he's not in any shape to fight. Oh, man, he needs help. Oh, no. Is this alchemy? Oh, no! Oh, no. Is it Pride helping him out, too? Not Pride. Pride? Yeah, Pride. Oh, man. This is not good for Al at all. He's getting wrapped up in those shadow tendrils. No! Somebody's got to help. Oh, my goodness. This is so bad. Come on, anybody. This would be a great time for the little girl to magically show back up. I don't know, anything. Anything. Poor Al. My heart's going out to him. This is so dire, this situation. Oh, man. And there's Salim. That's his name, right? They're just gonna, what, hold him prisoner until the prom... Oh, no, they're taking away his blood seal! No! No! Something's gotta help Al here. I don't even know who's in position to help Al. Oh, this is awful. Maybe Van Hohenheim could show up out of nowhere? I would take just about any Deus Ex Machina for Al right now. And the, Olivier Armstrong and Mustang are gonna have a little convo here. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, wow. So she's talking about who gets it when she dies. Oh, wow. She's harsh. She'd rather give it to Mustang than her own brother. Oh, he got her a weird flowery gift for becoming the... Is there something special about hyacinths? Oh, there's a note in it in case they're being watched. Oh, so that's how he's communicating about the little kid. Oh, let's see what hyacinth represents, because I don't know the language of flowers. Ladylike appeal! She doesn't like being regarded for femininity. You could almost say beauty. He better get out of there quick before she lays the smackdown on him. Little punk. That's it. She doesn't like him better than her brother anymore. The flowers are burning. Plus, she's shaken by knowing there's another homunculus. Whoa, we're getting to the promised day this quickly? I did not expect to be here this soon. It's the eve of the promised day. We still don't know what the fate of Alphonse is. We don't know what the old guy with the fans got up his sleeve. He says, blow Bradley away. I like that. This is one way to solve the problem, is blow away the Fuhrer. I like it how Miles had to ask him, please don't do that. He's not sure just how crazy that guy is. Oh, there's another general here? Oh, Grumman. Grumman's the old guy out there, right? Oh, talking about Grumman wanting to plan a coup d'etat. Oh, no, this guy's found out about some kind of decoy. They're making their move in Central District, and he's figured it out. How do they know all this? I want to see what's the source of their intelligence here. Because this guy seems to be pretty accurate on what my interpretation of the events are so far. So how did he get this information? Did they get it from Al somehow? That is possible, isn't it? I don't know if they could like go into his mind with whatever it is that Pride's doing to him. I don't know where the spies are. I guess they have spies everywhere. But I'd like a little more insight into how they have such specific information. I feel like there's got to be a traitor, right? Of course, I think the traitor is most likely pointy mustache coal miner Yoki guy. Oh, man. Oh, they're all bitter about Mustang. I guess they're headed back to Central on the train. Are we going to see another big confrontation? I don't know if there's enough time left for anything major. Is the train getting hijacked? It's like stopped on the bridge. Is this Grumman's plan? Did Grumman release the intelligence to get him on this bridge? Oh, that's one way to detain him, to take him out of the picture. Just leave him stuck on a bridge. Oh, a sheep crossing. Interesting. The sheep festival is at Resembool. They've detached part of the train here. Oh, curiouser and curiouser. I think it's a stroke of genius. Leave him stranded on the bridge. You still got to contain him because they can get off that bridge. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Blow in the bridge so they get trapped. They had one of their guys driving the thing. Grumman, you sneaky, dirty tricks master. Nice. Nice move. Way to go. Way to go. The Mustang Grumman connection, I guess. Is Hakaru in on it? Is he going to get some of the blame? Yeah, but we know that blowing it up is not going to get rid of... Look at that laugh. I love old age and treachery wins every time. I love it. And here we got the rock music blasting. Hawkeye's going into effect. Look at that. Hawkeye's got her sniper gear on with her doggy. All the parts are moving into position. Let the shenanigans commence. Oh, man. He's been beaten up a little bit. Ah, yeah. Mustang playing your part. Oh, what a beautiful resolution to the episode. I don't know that any episode has gotten me so hyped for what's yet to come as this one did. I love the laugh on the old guy's face when the train gets blown up. How they feel like they've outsmarted him, but of course I know that's a little too simple. There's a whole lot left to do. And then to see the pieces go into place for their coup d'etat, the move they're going to make on Central. We know Scar and the Ishvalans are on their way. Edward's out there somewhere. Poor Al You know, poor Al, things aren't going so great for him. But oh my goodness, the musical notes, just seeing Hawkeye get her rifle ready and throwing on that jacket. I am so ready for the butt kicking to commence. I can't wait for the next episode. I'm loving this, and I want to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.